I'm very happy to introduce Kym Davies to the program. Kym is directing Gaslight, which opens shortly at Encore Theatre. Welcome to the program, Kym.
Thank you, Joan.
And you're also a first-time visitor.
I am, absolutely.
So yes. It's an extra special welcome to you.
Thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Now, Gaslight, this is described as a classic Victorian thriller which will have all the audiences on the edge of their seats right from the very beginning.
I would hope so.
Yes, so I'm handing over to you now to set the scene for us.
Right, so it's Victorian London, late 1890s, in a house, and it's set over one afternoon and one evening in a house of Jack and Bella Manningham, husband and wife, and they're lovely two maids who also work in the house. It's a gothic environment and one filled with a great deal of heightened tension.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it very much. And, of course, when I had a quick look at the synopsis, Jack is trying to, I suppose, manipulate Bella into thinking that she's...
There's all sorts of... gaslighting, obviously, the term relates to the idea that, somebody is telling you that you are something that you're not, or they're using manipulative tactics to try to get you to control you, essentially, or get you to do something that they want. But it's also in this play, which we found fascinating during the process, is that there's all levels of gaslighting involved, all levels of manipulation, some that are very intentional and contrived and, pre-planned, and then there's the other levels which are reactive, like self-protection type of gaslighting, where you're just trying to protect yourself, or creating a manipulative situation to try to prevent something even worse happening. So there's all these different layers from the maids into Jack and Bella's relationship, which is very complicated. And yes, he certainly is manipulating her in all sorts of ways, essentially to try and drive her mad so he can send her to the madhouse and get rid of her, fundamentally.
Oh, what a lovely husband. Oh, yes.
She's a very bright and strong individual and who's very perceptive and is starting to know too much.
Oh, so he thinks, we're going to have to do something about this.
We're going to have to do something about her. And I don't think it's the first, if you come to see the show, and I hope that certainly that you will, is that it's not the first time he's done this type of thing to a woman or to anyone he feels he can control, including even down to the dog. So he's not a nice person. On many levels, he's
got a scenario and he knows exactly what he wants and he knows how he can press the buttons.
That's right. He has several tactics involved where he'll switch the script on a dime to get what he wants. If his first tactic of victim playing doesn't work, then he'll try another tactic, and then it comes all the way down to being violent. So there's many levels of his tactics. He'll try anger, violence, persuasion, blatant lying, trickery. All the things he says that she's doing, it's actually him doing. So
and he's doing, and he's making her believe that.
Well, that's the thing, is she really doesn't believe, but she thinks she's going mad for a good reason, because she knows that she's not doing these things, and is very strong in that belief, but can't, she's getting to that point. As anybody who knows who's been manipulated or in that situation of a toxic relationship where you're being manipulated, where you start to question your own sanity and you're going, did I actually do that? I don't remember doing that. And you start to question yourself, especially as women. I think that's often the case, that we're in society, we're questioned quite a lot.
Of course.
And told that we are things we're not, or that how to think and what we feel and how we should behave and what we should do with our bodies and where we should go and how we should dress and endlessly. And then if we don't fit into those little boxes that we're meant to, and we're told that we're too emotional, that we're overly negative, that we're too sensitive, or a number of other things. I mean, I'm speaking as a woman. Obviously, I can't speak for men because I'm not them, but I'm sure it happens to men too. I'm sure it happens to everybody, and it does in this play. It happens to everybody, including Detective Ruff, who comes in to, certainly not to save the day, but to open up opportunities for Bella to discover what's really going on. And they become partners in crime, so to speak, and help save each other. It's a very big play.
A very enthralling, a very intriguing play.
Indeed.
The audience are going to be wanting to see what's going to be happening all the way through.
Absolutely. It's 3 acts, so it's quite a big play, and certainly there's a lot of information in it, and all set in one room fundamentally. But there's a few little surprises there if you come along with the set. The set extends beyond the one room a little bit, where you might see a bit more of action coming from hallways and things like that. So, it's just the creation of suspense through the use of space.
Who do you have in the cast?
We have an amazing cast, a very experienced and trained actors, led by Freya Timorenz as Bella. Paul Wanis is Jack Manningham, her lovely husband. The lovely Giuseppe Musseri is Detective Ruff. We have Freddie Moon as Elizabeth, the cook and the housekeeper in this situation, and Caitlin May Shepherd as Nancy, who's the young maid of questionable origins.
Oh, well, now that's getting more interesting all the time. Well, you've got a pretty good, strong cast.
They're they're incredibly talented, all of them. It's been an absolute privilege to direct all of them and to have their trust in the way that I have, and how far we've come together in the process. It's just excellent. I mean, their performances at this point, and we're still a week and a half before opening, are performance-worthy already. Like, they could get on the stage tomorrow and open if they needed to, and it would be amazing. They're all so incredibly hardworking and talented. It's made the whole process an absolute pleasure for me, and just just a privilege. Yeah.
Oh, that makes it all worthwhile. Well, look, I think you've sold me, and so I think we might sell your listeners now completely by giving some performance dates and times.
Sure.
So the season commences Friday the 24th of April, runs until Sunday the 3rd of May.
That's correct.
Evening performances commence at 7:30. There are 3 matinees, Sunday the 26th of April, Saturday the 2nd and Sunday the 3rd of May. They all commence at 2 p.m.
That's correct.
The venue is the Clayton Community Centre Theatrette, 9 Cook Street in Clayton. And to book tickets, you can ring 1300 739 099. You can also go to www.trybooking.com.
Indeed. And the station's pretty close to the theatre in Clayton, so if you do not want to drive, you want to catch the train, the public transport options are excellent.
They are, because being a non-driver myself, I know that very much indeed. So I just want to thank you so much for coming in today. And I really enjoyed hearing how well this production is coming together, and I'm so impressed with how hard everybody's obviously been working, which has been terrific.
It's exceptional how there's no weak links in this show. No, that's for sure.
Oh, that's terrific.
Very, very fortunate to have the people involved that we do.
Oh, well, I just want to say from all of us here at GDR, I want to wish you, your talented and hard-working cast and crew, everyone connected with the production, chookers for a great opening night and a successful season with Gaslight.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.